Hello and welcome to this very special year-ender and looking ahead at 2024. The last few days you have watched Rohan and Trisha celebrating the Asian Games and the Para-Asian Games. You've heard Gargi and Shubham talk about Indian cricket in 2023, the women's journey and the men's journey. You have heard Rahul and seen Rahul celebrate Indian football, the national team and the clubs. So now my job is to look ahead. What does 2024 hold for us? In the first part of this show, we are going to look ahead at football, which is the first major event in 24. The Indian national team, which is now convening in Doha anytime soon, 30th, 31st December, will be up against Australia, Uzbekistan and Syria come the Asian Cup in Qatar. Hugely difficult assignment. Igor Stimac and his boys know it. Sunil Chhetri, Sandesh Jingan, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, each of them know how difficult an assignment this is possibly going to be. But unless you play teams that are above you, unless you play teams that are better than you, there is very little opportunity for you to improve. So this is a massive testing ground. It's a hugely important tournament, but thereafter you have something even more important, and that is in March. Indian team will be up against Afghanistan, home and away, and Kuwait at home to make a spot in the third round of the World Cup qualifiers. India has never done that in history. So if India does make the World Cup qualifiers third round, that will be perhaps one of the biggest achievements in Indian football recently. That will also allow 5 major matches on home soil in the next stage. So you get to play that many more matches against quality teams. So huge year for Indian football.
When I look back when we started 4.5 years ago and everything what happened in the meantime, I'm amazed how much we have done, to be honest. With the reconstruction of the team, with 2 years of pandemic, not being able to play any home games whatsoever, not being able to organize our travel in a proper way, with problems with pandemic in India and everything what was going on. At the end we survived everything, we fulfilled all our goals. We have the stable team as far as I'm concerned, the best which can be there place for India in these big tournaments you mentioned, and now we need to do the best of our abilities. The sad thing is obviously that we're going to miss some key, very important players in our team at this Asian Cup, which will lower our strength, but the replacements, whoever they are, whoever is fulfilling the places and sports positions from these players needs to do the job for us.
If that was football, it's an even bigger year in cricket. We came very, very close in the World Cup on home soil. Now it's an opportunity to go to the United States and the Caribbean and do something really well in the World T20. Will Rohit Sharma play? Will Hardik Pandya captain? Will Virat Kohli get an opportunity? What about the new team? Surya Kumar Yadav, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Rinku Singh, and this side? Lot of questions. And a lot of these questions will actually be answered in the IPL. The IPL of this year between March 22 and May end will hold a huge significance compared to every year. This is even more special. Why? Because within a week or two, India will be in the United States to face off against Pakistan in that World T20 match in New York. IPL, Mumbai Indians has a new captain in Hardik Pandya. Yes, injured at the moment, but one expects him to get better. So a massively important tournament. Rohit Sharma will play on as a player for the first time in 11 years. Royal Challengers of Bangalore once again has tried to do a team and will want that coveted trophy. Mahendra Singh Dhoni and his team had a tremendous auction, and maybe the last time round you will see a dance from Mahendra Singh Dhoni at the Chepauk. Gujarat Titans without Hardik Pandya, can they be that kind of a side? The Lucknow Super Giants look really good with some reinforcements. Can KL Rahul make a stellar comeback and make a difference? The Kolkata Knight Riders, they've almost stunned us all with their 24.75 crore bid for Mitchell Starc. Will Mitchell Starc stand up to the test? The Hyderabad Sunrisers, 20.5 crores for Patrick Cummins. How will they do? Many questions. The Kings 11 Punjab always has a good side, but can they go the distance? And of course the Rajasthan Royals. one of the best teams on paper. So a completely, close IPL is what we expect. More importantly, the IPL will result in many of the players make it to the Indian team for the World Cup. Can we finally win a World Cup after 11 long years? The last time India won an ICC trophy was in 2013. Can India finally do it? And in the United States, which is going to be a newer market for cricket, that will be some telling statement and set the stage for many more to come, fingers crossed. As far as the women are concerned, huge tournament with the World Cup in Bangladesh. The 2 test wins have set it up. A good WPL followed by a win in that World Cup in Bangladesh will give new momentum to the women's game in India. At the end of the year, India travelled to Australia for a men's cricket series. Australia and India, in Australia, always a cracker. 2018 we won, 2021 we won. Can we do it the 3rd time in a row? No team. In a hat-trick of sorts, can you imagine what that'll mean for Indian cricket and that mega auction for the IPL at the end of the year? Indian cricket in 2024 will be buzzing. You've heard me speak about football and you've heard me speak about cricket, but the greatest sporting event on earth in 2024 has to be the Paris Olympics and the Paralympic Games. 26th July to 11th August and 28th August to 8th of September, the world's gaze will be on Paris. And for the first time, yes, in Rio we had a prediction of 12 medals, but I thought that was an overstatement. For the first time, 10 medals look to be a reality for India in Paris. If I break it down sport by sport, athletics to start with, obviously the focus will be on a man called Neeraj Chopra. Can he make it the 2nd time round? A gold in Tokyo with a gold in Paris, and he will be the greatest Indian ever in terms of sporting achievement. Olympic champion, world champion, Commonwealth champion, Asian Games champion, 2nd Olympic champion, if that happens. We are also expecting another medal. Murali Srishankar in the long jump has a chance, has a real chance. He's already qualified.
Now it's time to get some break, have some fun, have some junk food just for 1 month, and in between that I have to fix all the niggles and injuries I have, get the rehab and conditioning done, and we are going to the bigger picture, that is the Paris Olympic Games. So I'll be starting my training from November. I've got like 1 month off, complete off from training. No training, just relax, have some fun. We'll be spending some time with my family. So post that, from first week of November, I'll be starting my training.
Several others have qualified. Will India make a difference in athletics come Paris? Move to badminton and you have a certain H.S. Pranoy starting to dream. He's beaten Victor Axelsen in Denmark. And you have a PV Sindhu who always elevates a game come the Olympic stage. But more importantly, you have Satwik and Chirag. When they go to Paris, they go in as favourites. Will it be their tournament? They've won the French Open before. They've won many a tournament, including the Asian Games gold. Can Satwik and Chirag make Paris their own and win an Olympic medal for India in badminton? In boxing, all our focus will have to be on Nikhat Zareen. Nikhat Zareen and Lavlina Borgohain are the 2 athletes who will spearhead the Indian challenge. Moving on to wrestling, a sport that has been muddled with controversy, it will be Antim Fangal who will be the cynosure of all attention. Young Antim has qualified in style. In hockey, the men's team has already made it to Tokyo. The women will have to make their ticket come January in Jharkhand. But the men's team looking good. Can they make the podium a 2nd time round? Will there be other medals? The big sport of shooting. We disappointed in Rio. We felt bad and depressed and disappointed in Tokyo. But come this time round in Paris, we have an incredible crop. Sif Samra, Esha Singh, from among the women, many others, Mehuli Ghosh, we've got to see trials, but the way our girls have performed, magical.
I think this year was really great for me, and China मेरे लिए काफ़ी lucky रहा. पहले World University Games हुई तब gold था, और अब next was the Asian Games and it was also same gold. And I felt like कि भी China में, क्योंकि इंडिया में आके उन्होंने गोल्ड जीता था, तो आई थिंक चाइना में जाके वो गोल्ड जीत के काफ़ी अच्छा लगा. एंड फॉर सेम थिंग एज अ वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप कोटा, दैट वाज लाइक कि भी काफ़ी अच्छी फीलिंग थी क्योंकि मेडल नहीं था बट चलो कोटा था। थोड़ा सा ऐसे निराशा भी थी कि हाँ मेडल नहीं है वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में, बट आई फील कि ठीक है फॉर नेक्स्ट जो वहाँ पे गलती हुई एशियन गेम्स में मैंने वो गलती नहीं की और होपफुली मैं आगे भी वो गलतियाँ ना करूँ और इससे कुछ सीख के आगे जाऊँ।
Coming to the men, Rudransh Patil and Aishwari Tomar and Akhil Cheuran, look at that Indian team and it's one full of talent. So 10 medals at the Olympic Games, not a pipe dream. Moving on to the Paralympics, we won 19 in Tokyo. Every reason to believe it will be 35 or 40 come this time round in Paris. The Indian side is superb. Sumit Until once again could break his own world record. Yogesh Kathunia, capable of a world record. A Sachin Khilari, a Manasi Joshi, a Pramod Bhagat. The names go on and on. Suhas Yathiraj stands up. And you have to watch Sheetal Devi. She has already captured the imagination of the whole country and is one of the athletes that we will watch out for. So come the Para Games, we expect nothing less than 35-40 medals. So between July and September, focus firmly on the Olympics and the Paralympics. From Revsportz, the biggest contingent in Paris. 7 or 8 of us for the Olympics, 5-6 of us for the Paralympics. We will celebrate the greatest showpiece on earth in the best possible way with you and for you. Best sporting action from on ground, every sport covered, every detail on the Revsportz platform with a team that has grown from 7 to now nearing 40. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a fantastic 2024 as far as sport is concerned. Happy watching and take care.